We are at Camp Margaritaville, Crystal Beach in Texas.
Or it should be called Windy Beach.
It is.
Absolutely. We are here for the Texas Alley Rally, so we are going to take you on a tour of this beautiful resort. There's a lot to see. Come for the ride.
Yes, and I'm excited because we're right by the beach.
Let's start where you start.
Yep, the RV check-in. So when you pull in, they have arrows directioning which way you should go. Follow it, there's 2 lanes, and then you stop up above, and voila, you wait.
It's a really nice setup. You could probably have, without exaggeration, 30 trailers lined up, and you're not on the highway. So they've designed this very, very well.
It is very well thought out.
Rallies come in all sorts. As you can see, they've got a motorcycle rally coming out of here because there's cabanas that you can rent or some kind of lifted houses.
Yeah, there's a Prevost rally coming up next. Our Texas Alley rallies this week, and last week was a brand design. So this is a great venue for rallies. Also, something unique about here, which we'll show later, they actually host concerts here.
Very nice setup there.
It is.
Speaking of lifted houses, there you go. These are going to be for rent. And I also heard in the future, the owners say that they were talking about doing sales because they own 150 acres of land here and they've only developed Margaritaville on 75 of them. So this style home will eventually be for sale down here in Crystal Beach.
What I love is there's the entrance way down there. There's a camp store, and then there's a pool, all the campsites. And when you swing around and straight down this road, beach access, which you can take the rented golf cart out on the beach.
Well, get your butt in. We're going onto the beach. All right, we are on the beach. Now, Margaritaville has this set up so that you can drive on the beach. They have a permit. You want to put that over here?
Yeah, go ahead and stop so I can get out and show you the permit. So on each golf cart, they have their permit that they paid. And then on the back of the tag for the golf cart, when you rent them, so
you can go between Burrow 25 and 75. I'm guessing that's somewhere in the 25 to 30 miles along this beach. Now, the weather's a little rough. We've got a storm coming in tonight, so it's not exactly beautiful right this second.
Yeah, it's the beginning of May. Just for perspective for time of year.
The nice thing is you can party on the beach, you can do camping on the beach, you can do bonfires down here. Crystal Beach is an unincorporated county, and so there's a lot of freedom to be able to enjoy it, as long as you have a permit. All right, let's go show them the resort.
All right, let's go.
And if you noticed, I'm not going on the soft sand this time.
So pro tip, do not drive the golf carts in the softest part of the sand. You may have to get out and start pushing.
We subscribe to the Yee Yee Club. Hold on.
All this land over here, they own.
That's another 75 acres that will be expanding out. So this is going to be a new resort every time you come. Why are we going to the camp store, Mrs. Peters?
So this is where you're going to receive your packages if you order, say, from like Amazon, UPS, FedEx.
Are you insinuating we spent money?
We did.
The camp store is really nice. They've got a little bit of everything. Another fun fact for this area is there's actually a really nice store called the Big Store, like 3 miles away. So if you really need anything, you're not desolate.
But what I love about the camp store, you get a lot of Margaritaville branded items and any type of little beverages or little things that you may forget. Stuff for the animals, stuff for the kiddos. And of course, what kind of camp store would it be without ice cream? There's a men and women's bathroom in here. You could get your SPF or aloe. They do have little food items in here, snackies.
I want a snack.
And all kinds of cold beverages and little food type stuff. They do have 2 little ponds here you can fish from. So if you need a fishing pole, they got you here. A lot of little RV items, little knick-knack type things. And of course, Margaritaville clothes. So here are some of the campsites.
Everything that they have here is level, with grass, has fire pits.
And they're beautiful fire pits.
I think, 95% of them are pretty much back ends. They have a little bit of a pull-through along the lake over there.
All right, so here's an empty site for perspective. So you get a picnic table, concrete, pedestal, and a nice fire pit. The cool thing about these sites is it seems like every other site has a dog pen outside, which is really cool. So here, let's go look at one out here. So you got a gate, and it's actually really tall. It's about 4 feet tall, and that's a really good size. So let's say you bring your little fluffy friend, your fur baby. You can put them inside while you're backing up the trailer or packing up or eating outside, so you have a lot of fun. Now these are all full hookup sites. So there's your dump, there's the water, and the pedestal for your electric.
I'm the Uber driver.
All right, let's continue this tour.
We're going to back up and go to our RV since the detailer's there.
One of the nice things about staying here at Camp Margaritaville, Crystal Beach, if you want, they have mobile wash. So we're gonna get our rig washed and waxed. All right, so the cool things about coming here for rallies is you get to meet friends, see friends, and then look, there's the babies. There's the babies. So this is Miss Hazel over here. And of course, Walter, he's so sweet. He loves everyone. So the cool part about this water, this pond, it actually, it comes from the ocean?
It does. It comes in from the ocean, so they get natural fish in here. And we were watching somebody fish the other night, and they caught a bunch of fish. Oh. Uh-oh. Get in, lady.
All right.
This is what happens when you try to record. So there you go. There's the other pond. So you got one on each side, and you got a van that said, hey, move your freckle.
They got to bring some beer in. So this 2-story building right here is the bathhouse, laundry, and the gym. And down below is the storage for
maintenance.
And they keep the extra firewood there. Keep it nice and dry. So you can get some of the sites that back up to the water, which if you have a back patio, it's great.
Then you got pull-throughs right there.
Yeah, there is pull-throughs, there's back ends.
Really, whatever type of camping you want to do, they have.
Yeah, and they have ice machines around here, and they have a parakeet area. So for the kids, they have a nice little playground.
One unique feature to being in the coast down in Texas is everything is on stilts. So there's a lot of stuff happening on second floors and third floors. So this is the second floor balcony of the bathhouse area. We're gonna go in and look at the gym now.
Fins Up Fitness. So treadmill, elliptical, a bike, bench,
Multifunction machine.
and our favorite, dumbbells.
Don't call me that. And if you wonder if it's clean, it smells like bleach in there. So that's a solid. Uh-oh, I see out of order.
So this is where you can do your laundry. You can use your app, get it done. So later on, they are going to get more washer and dryer units in here as the park grows. So that's really exciting. Let's go check out a couple of the bathrooms.
They are handicap accessible, that you can roll in. It's got a walk-in shower.
And you got a nice little bench, sink, toilet, everything you need in here to get all changed.
And it's completely private.
Yeah.
And it's really, really nice.
So let's check out the other bathroom.
This one's not accessible. This is your standard type bathroom. This is made for bikini or shorts, your choice.
Yeah, whatever you want to wear, bikini or shorts.
It got weird, didn't it?
Yeah.
I knew it.
All right, while you're doing that laundry, you can come out here and play on the playground.
They got a rock wall, a
Yep.
rope bridge, and a slide. What
And-
more could you ask for
Hey,
as a little parakeet?
They also have some swings going on, and I love that it's covered too, so you have that treehouse-like feel.
This gives you another view of the lake that we got ran off of.
Yeah, so one of, like we said, back-in sides, pull-through sides,
However you like it. The best part is each one's flat, level concrete with a table and a fire pit.
and full hookups.
Coming to you live from the VIP Lounge number 6.
Da-da-da-da.
So we had to come up here because it's Margaritaville. What does that mean? Music.
Great music, by the way.
Yes, and the VIP Lounge is awesome. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a little bit of a talking head right here and show you all the awesome things. So let's talk about fins.
Yes, so fins up. Fins up, pairheads.
I think that means like shut up or something, or be quiet.
Attention.
Oh, okay.
They have a Finn's Bar and Grill, which the food there is delicious and the drinks just come flowing out and they are great.
And it's on the 3rd floor. So
Well-
just know, well, 2nd floor is Finn's, 3rd floor, they get conference centers up there. So you have an amazing view of the entire park on both sides of Finn's.
Now, outside, out back, they have a huge, what kind of field is it?
I'm going to call it a football field, but it's AstroTurf, and it's about the size of a football field, and it's a multi-purpose stadium, field, venue, Square dancing.
And they have a huge stage with music and lights, and they host lots of concerts here, and of course rallies, which is great.
And square dancing. I'm not making that up.
And then they have lounge chairs. They have like couches and single
Bars
chairs,
downstairs
bar
on
stools.
the... Yeah, and there's a bar downstairs. Sorry, I cut you off there.
Oh, no,
honey.
it's okay. Yeah, same thing.
They have a conference center, which is on the opposite side of the field. The conference center is brand new. They were just opened literally as we got to this rally.
Oh, the Paradise Pavilion.
There you go.
Yeah, so it's 2 stories, and the second floor is not done yet, but we got to take a tour of it. We didn't record it because they were still working on it and lots were going on. But the downstairs, fabulous. I love the floor, the coloring, everything, and that's where most of the rally has been.
You know what I like the most that we haven't talked about?
What's that?
The ice cream shop.
Oh, the ice cream shop. We've only just looked. We have not partaken in the ice cream, but it's a sweet shop.
The day is young.
The day is young, and it's a sweet shop.
It is a sweet shop. So they got candy and ice cream and stuff in there. That's a pretty cool setup.
But what else they have in the sweet shop? So if you're out here at a concert or something and you get a little cold or you forget your beach towel, you can buy a beach towel, t-shirt, hoodie.
They're smart.
They are
got
very
that
smart.
merch.
And they have 2 huge little blow-up trampoline. I don't even know what you call it exactly.
I don't even know exactly what it is. It's mounted to the ground.
It's kind of like those bouncy, jumpy, inflatable houses.
But it's actually secured to the ground. So we've seen kids jumping all over it. It's a really cool setup. There's a lot of things to do here for kids. So this is a very family-friendly venue for sure.
There is. And we've seen a volleyball net up there. They have like soccer balls, footballs. They have different kind of balls on the...
They don't have pickleball yet. So I know some of y'all be asking about that.
Yeah. And Chris and I, we just bought our pickleball paddles and balls. So we're excited to hit the courts.
Hey, excuse me, do you know where the pickleball tournament is?
You're in the right place. You want beer or no?
It's just not ready here yet.
Yep, they're still developing. So on the opposite side of the VIP where we're at, let's see if we can rotate without blowing ourselves up. Down there, let's talk about what's down in that area.
So they have different cabana areas that are semi-private,
Yes.
out of the wind and stuff. And they have a family pool on one side, and then there's a bar that separates in the middle, and there's a swim-up bar and adult-only side swimming pool. And then there's 2 different hot tubs, one for families and one for adults.
Yeah, and they're set up with like clover leaf, so they're monstrous. So it's like 4...
It's like 4 hot tubs in one.
Yeah, exactly. And I love the swim-up bar. They said you could sit about 2 people each on each bar stool. So if you're a couple, you can swim up to the bar. And the pool is heated year-round because the weather down here can be a little nasty, especially in like January. We come down to this area in Galveston every year for New Year's.
In the VIP room, they have a TV, entertainment center. They have chairs all around. There's a little like wine bar, refrigerator thing, and a bathroom.
A private bathroom.
Private bathroom.
Well, let's flip around and we'll walk out and we'll show you the VIP is where it's at for watching the concert. So we're gonna flip this.
And you can rent those. We don't know what the prices are though.
Okay, so it's gonna be a little loud. So this is the VIP area that we're standing in, which is awesome, and it overlooks the stage, so perfect place for concerts.
Yeah, and they'll rent these VIP rooms, like if you want to spend a day at the pools and then at the concerts. We don't know what the pricing is because I'm sure they vary. We just want to say this has been a great place for the Texas Alley Rally.
The 5th one.
Yeah, it's their 5th one, and we've been to like 3.
Yep, this is awesome. So if you like this video and you like the tour, give us a thumbs up. If you've ever been here, give us a comment.
Yeah, if you want to come, we'll leave a link down below in the comments and in the description if you want to come and just check it out. So we'll leave a link to the resort.
And you can ask us questions. Since we've been here, we'll be happy to answer any questions you got. Most importantly, subscribe to our channel. It means the world to us, and it's completely free for you.
And enjoy every moment.